information about the EHP situation in Indonesia. The first time I would like to show you about our Indonesian map and some of almost province in Indonesia is produce the shrimp, especially known as Fanami shrimp. But we know that disease is our challenge in our shrimp cultures. At least now it's four major shrimp disease in Indonesia. The first is white spot disease, and then the second is MNV, and the third is the white fishes disease, especially caused by Fibrio, and the fourth is ESP. So this is I think so the four major shrimp disease in Indonesia. And then some of the tables show you about the loss expectation and mortality. The white spot is still cause high mortality and high loss estimation. So this slide I would like to describe about this ESP in Indonesia. So I think the first time we found ESP in Indonesia is about 2015. We found ESP in some area, like in East Java, Banyuwangi and Situbondo in our area, and then in Lampung, in Sumatra, in Bali, Aceh, North Sumatra, and West Kalimantan. During August and to September 2015, farmers our area is to Bondo. They report about the slow growth on the shrimp, and that time shrimp saw the white fishes disease. So I think this is a map so about the some area infected by ESP in Indonesia. So from the Sumatra, from Aceh, North Sumatra, and then Lampung, and then West Java, Central Java, and Jogja, and East Java, Bali, West Kalimantan, and then South Sulawesi, and West Nusa Tenggara. And some ESP survey programs conducted in our country. The objective of that program is to detect the present or effective or new disease based on compartment, zone, or country. And then the second is to investigate the population are free of disease. And then third is to investigate prevalence or incidence and risk factors. There are two methods of surveillance. The first is a passive surveillance, and then the second is active surveillance. The passive surveillance is based on the report from farmers and report from our testing laboratory and report from the provincial fisheries officials. And the second is active surveillance based on the farm sampling and animal sampling. So I would like to talk about the ESP survey program that already conducted in Indonesia. The first ESP surveillance conducted in 2050, conducted by our center. The area is only in Banyuwangi, East Java. It is the sample size small is about 25 farms. Our spectral is PCR, and then the prevalence is at that time is 50% or 14 farms found ESP positive from 20 farm samplings. And then the second ESP active surveillance conducted from 2015 and 2016 is conducted by Center for Fish Disease and Environmental Examination. SERAX under Directorate General of Aquaculture. The area is in West Java and in Karawang. The sample size 115 farms. The diagnosis methods PCR and real-time PCR. The prevalence is very high, it's about 79%. 95 farms ESP, found is positive ESP from 119 farms. And that surveillance, we found that ESP infected farm names from TFC 30 to 70. The clinical sign is white fisher syndrome and slow growth. The third ESP active programs we conducted in 2019 and 2020 is under the FAO project with collaboration with NORAD and Norwegian Federal Institute is still ongoing. The area of pilot project for ESP surveillance in Jembrana, Bali is one of the shrimp culture area in Bali. The sample size 68 farm, and then the diagnosis methods PCR and histopathology. We found that the prevalence is about 25%. 17 farms found ESC positive from 68 farms. And then I like to talk about how manage the ESP in the farm. I think after we found the ESP in the shrimp ponds, some farmer doing some efforts. The first, they stop feeding for several days after ESP is found in the pond, and then after maybe 3 or 4 days, and then they will give or feeding the shrimp again. But if the shrimp not grow, so they will harvest that shrimp. And then they also apply the herbal medicine like carrick in the shrimp feed, and then stock only SPF PL shrimp. And based on our laboratory result, we the PLs almost negative ESP. It's, I think, similar with the India result in the presentation before. So it's mean that maybe the ESPs are already in the environment in the shrimp pond. And then the farmer use or reduce the stocking density by partial harvest, and then they also routine control the pond bottles by siphoning or by they repair or construct the shrimp pond bottom. And then they also application of probiotic and vitamin, and then improve feeding management, and then they also manage the water quality, and also and of course they will apply the biosecurity. And based on our observation, if the shrimp only affected by ESP, so the mortality is very low, but the growth is slow. But if the shrimp have dual infection like ESP plus EMNP, so it will cause the high mortality. And then research on ESP and I think it's some research conducted by several institutes like our center in Institut Bodo, a collaboration with the University of Arizona, and then also from Diponegoro University by Dr. Desrina and her college, and also from Surya University, and also some institute under Directorate General of Aquaculture. And then for the detection of aquatic animal, this is so our government have supporting laboratory. We have 15 accredited laboratory is under Director General of Aquaculture, and then also we have also uh, featured like a mini laboratory in the provincial in the district, and then also some laboratory under quarantine agency. I think that's all our presentation about the ESP. I would like to thank to Naka and also for participant for your attention. Thank you very much.